It's time for us to talk parenting on Wake Up Nigeria. And to do justice to that is Izefua Erabo. She's a parenting, well-being and human flourishing teacher and coach with nearly 2 decades of practice, experience, and of course, she trained as an applied positive psychology practitioner, an applied positive psychology coach at the renowned Flourishing Center in New York, USA. She will be talking to us about mom self-care, a tool for positive parenting. Now, this is something people take for granted, and it's such a pleasure to have you talk about it this morning. Hi, Izefua.
Hi, Mary. How are you keeping?
Great, great. Good to see you. Okay, so Izefua, this is a very, very interesting subject. Now, tell us more about the need for mothers to actually remember, that's the word I would use, to take care of themselves as well.
Oh yeah, Mary, I love that question. The need for moms to remember to take care of them. I think the first need is what I like to call solo parenting. And I tell you what that means. Research tells us that the times mothers spend more time with their kids typically and culturally. And mothers spend more time alone with their children. That means if you look at a mom's life, the time spent, even so if you look at moms that are typical stay-at-home moms, or even moms that work outside of the home, not just at home and nurture their children, they spend more time than fathers spend time. So this is not to disparage our fathers, we do honor them, but research is telling us mothers spend time alone. And being alone consistently just with kids can be overwhelming, we know that. Then the second need is that when mothers spend time with their children, they spend time doing basic care, cleaning, cooking, diapering, training, homeworking. On the contrary, when fathers spend time with children, they spend time doing play. And this is research, and play is such a fundamental piece of well-being. So you find fathers feeling more satisfied, feeling well and better when they spend time with kids than mothers, because we are cleaning and we're really giving and not caring for ourselves. And it's when you look through, there are several other reasons, but I wanted to really highlight the two of them, because when we do that, then we're not giving. And then the third need would be for us to really be effective in our parenting, for us to be present and do parenting differently in a way that serves our children. We need to be mindful. We need to be present. A lot of times we are mindless multitasking and do not take care of ourselves. Then we become automatic parents. We revert to automatic behavior, spanking, screaming, yelling, and not really attending to the needs of the child or even our own needs. Then we burn out.
You know, just before this discussion, in the first hour, there was a video we saw of a mother trying to scold a son and all, and you could tell that the woman is either possibly in herself, because she was willing to listen to the child. Now, would you say somebody not being able to take care of themselves, say like mothers not being able to actually practice self-care, could even be a reason for unintended violence? You hit out at the child when it's not the child's fault.
Mary, that's exactly what I'm saying, not what I say. So this is what happens. From the moment every human being, child, man, woman, wake up in the morning, right? We have energy. There is a pool of energy, what we call willpower, that we have, that we wake up with. Our brains actually function through energy. Every single thing you begin to do, you start to get depleted, whether it's physical work, mental work, what we are both doing, you begin to deplete, to seep out energy, right? And when through the day you do not have a practice of refilling yourself, right? Or even getting sufficient rest at night, or something that connects you back to your center. What happens, we know from research, is self-control begins to diminish. So your capacity to pause in the moment, right, to reflect and act on based on who you really are, not just based on what the situation is presenting, aligned to your purposes, to your intention, begins to, so it's not that you want to hurt your child, it's like you do not even have capacity because you haven't taken care of you. So yes to the question. A lot of times, take note of what we do when we get home from work. We're less patient. You're irritable at every question. You're just mad. So it's not the child annoying you.
Yeah.
It is our lack of energy, strength, and reserve to calm down and be the best version of ourselves because we haven't taken care of ourselves.
Yeah. Okay, so you know what is it for? Let's just get right on with it, okay? Let's talk about these self-care methods. So what would you suggest? How can mothers take care of themselves so as to be better parents themselves?
Awesome. So I have a working definition of self-care. I call it, it's meeting your needs as a mother, moment by moment, season by season.
Wow.
And so, and that simply means the season, if imagine that I'm a mom of a set of twins. I'm in a totally different season. My needs are different. You cannot educate me on what my self-care, I know. And it comes from asking that simple question, what do I need right now? If you notice, and a beautiful way is to actually notice the emotion you're feeling. You're starting to feel overwhelmed. You're starting to feel exhausted. You're snapping, pause and ask, what do I need? Our body is so wise. It tells you what you need. Do you just need to step out? It's an amazing self-care practice is to get out into the sun. Step out of your house, particularly during this season. Just take a walk around the compound, getting oxygen into your brain, relax, calm down. So that would be one. Another one will be even noticing how you feel and naming it. Oh my God, I really do feel exhausted. Then you follow with that. What do I need? A little nap, a power nap. Another one I like to say is really for moms to practice gratitude. It is so transformative, where you can pause through your day or have that moment where you look at yourself as a mom and ask, what am I grateful for? And how am I contributing to what is happening that I'm grateful for? What is good about being a mother? What good am I bringing to the life of my children? It infuses, or my family, it infuses you with so much positivity. And then, because that's energy, positive emotions broaden us, that's energy. And probably the one so there's several, I'm just throwing out these ones. The one I really, really would not forget is sleep. Moms, we need to sleep more and not feel guilty when you sleep. Because when we don't sleep, we revert to automatic behavior.
Yes, that is so true. I find all of these points you made very, very interesting. Every one of them counts. And you know, talking about even the self-care, there are also several other ways one can also get that care. Say, for example, outsourcing.
Seek help. Get help.
Yes, seeking help is something.
Don't be a super mom. Don't be a super mom.
Yeah.
That's why I always like to start, what do you need? You may find that seeking help is not what you need, right? You may find you're organized, you're able to get things going, you don't have maybe the support of your spouse. But when you know that you are overwhelmed consistently without a plan, then get help. Another thing, Mary, would really be planning ahead.
Okay.
Planning ahead is such a fundament, because it's so much energy when you're thinking, what will we eat in the morning, eat in the afternoon, eat in the evening, what do we do every day? You actually burn out energy. We actually call that decision fatigue, when you keep making decisions every minute.
Is it for, you know, I would love for us to continue this conversation. It's really enlightening. Women do need to take good care of themselves. And I must thank you for your time. Thank you so much. Have a great week, all right? Okay, so, yeah, sure. Now that takes us to the end of the second hour on Wake Up Nigeria today. We'll be back for the last 45 minutes run. Stay with us.